Hello, fellow toy enthusiasts. Today I'm doing the review on 3 of the 4 of, DC's new toy line. So far, I have Batman, Joker, and the Flash. I bought Batman last week. Didn't open them up because I wanted to do this with everyone. And then I found these 2 this week at a different Target, and couldn't find Robin. So then I was like, why not just open them up? Open whatever you have today, So I guess first we'll start with Batman. I am Batman, the good guy. So I noticed straight off the bat, it's like the new 52 or I guess Rebirth. I don't know much about comics. It's the newer type look for Batman. The gray and blue. With the extra added armor bits, like right there, and you can baby tail a bit on the abs. But also, what I noticed is that these packages are somewhat unique, because with this one, there's nothing there, but with this one, it has Flash. Or maybe it's specific to the hero? I don't know, really. Maybe so. Because this one has, the Batman symbol, Joker has the Batman symbol, and then the Flash has his own symbol, or, black backgrounds. Anyways, this is made by Mattel, so they're cool. Super villains, and the various DC super villains never rest. Always scheming, plotting. Yeah, I'm plotting. Their vile pursuit of crime and chaos wreaks havoc across the world. Superheroes beware. As you can see, there's wave 1 of Joker, Batman, Robin, which I don't have yet, and Barry, or the Flash, yeah. So yeah, let's open them up. Tell me, what other ways there are to open a toy? If you have no knife, because I don't use knives. Let's see here. Let's see. Do I need scissors? Not sure. Ooh, okay. Little stuck with tape down at the bottom, but nothing. Little elbow grease can't fix. Get off me. Boom. Boom. Let's move this out of the way. Deal with that later. But yeah, boom. There he is. Batman. Yep. Cool. Batman's cool. Yeah. While you're here, just tell me in the comments who's your favorite DC superhero. I'm more of I'm definitely a Batman. Villains probably like Bane or Killer Croc. Clayface is cool. Simon Grundy, those Arkham games really did a number on me growing up. So yeah, the belt's a bit off. Ooh, yeah, that's right, this belt can come off. Anyways, getting ahead of myself. Batman in all of his glory. So his height, it's let's see, like 6.5, nearly 6.7. No, I'm not doing that. 6.7 inches, I would say. Maybe at the top of his head, 6.5, not sure. Yeah, I'd say so. Why not? Anyways, yeah. It's cool, Batman. Let's see, let's get a closer look. Yeah. Head sculpt is pretty nice, Nothing groundbreaking, but for like $12, $13, the basic line, very good. I noticed this. There's a bit, let's see if I can get on camera. Bit like, I guess, what is it? Like eyebrow or like wrinkles on his eyebrows. Like, let's see. Get the light. Yeah, there's like a little like definition lines. That's cool. A little jawline right there. Then the neck, whatever. The cowl, cloth cape. Not really posable. Just like those old Batman figures. like the 6-point of articulations. Anyways, yellow bat or black with yellow outlining bat symbol. You know, the chest, whatever. Utility belt, which I'm sure you can take it off, right? Yeah. You know, in the back here, you put your accessories back here. You know, the gluteus maximus, pretty good. These little like MCU-ified lines down the pants, you know. But you know, ooh, that's cool. See, look, my phone probably can't even catch this. Let's see if I can. There's little like lines, like fabric. It's very good. It feels nice. You know, on the inside, there's none of that. Or yeah, on the inside, there's none of that. See, like the differences. Yeah, smooth and then textured. I do like that. And then moving on to the boots. You know, standard boots, nothing groundbreaking. Underneath the soles, you know, of course the labeling under, you know, peg holes good. Oh yeah, look at these gauntlets. I gotta say, look at these gauntlets. They're a bit odd. I mean, because it's like the mold or whatever. I guess they added this on a bit afterwards, or is it sculpted? I think it is sculpted. No, they added this on, like glued it in there. Oh look, he has like little shoulder pads. You know, that's very cool for $13. You know, very good. Anyways, let's see about the here. Watch Batman. Let's see about the let me get these out of the blisters packaging. Yep. Alright. Anyways, this is his accessories. Ooh. Oh, this is like one of those upside down, I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, it's a little rack you can put these on. It's kind of like what those, I don't even know who, like not the Titan Hero series, but the Hero series are doing, or did with like the previous Spider-Man line, or the Avengers line too, where they had like a little thing and then you take them off and put them on there. That's good, I like that. They have this, that's the little stand. So this is the bottom, you put it in there. Like so, you know. And it stands up. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah. No, it is like that. I thought I put it in backwards. Maybe I did. Kind of wonky. Maybe it's just the packaging or how it's packaged. I'm not sure. Anywho, yeah, these are the gadgets. It's like those vintage team. It's like those vintage TMNT figures where you just pluck it off, right? So let's just pluck them off. You know, I don't know what this is. Maybe like a little bomb. I don't know. Batman would never use a bomb. But still, let's see. They have instructions, so I'm not sure they would say much about that. Well, let's get scissors. Okay, that won't work. Good old-fashioned ends. Elbow grease. Batarang, yeah. I guess 3 batarangs, whatever. This thing here. I'll do it. Here, how about this? I'll come back to y'all. Alright, so I have unearthed or, well, unpackaged all the accessories. Okay, this guy. Losing my mind. Anyways, so first we have, you know, bat gun, or, no, sorry, not bat gun. Yeah, Batman uses guns if you didn't know. His, I want to say grappling gun, where you just put it on there, you know, typical grappling gun, you know, or come. And what's fun about this is that you can, you know, put it on the back here, which is cool. Well, speaking of which, this belt can come off. Not sure how though. Right there. It's just like a latch, really, to get off, you know? And, like, Batman's tied up without his belt. So that's cool, you know? Whatever. Put it back on. Very intriguing of how that belt is designed. I like it, actually. I know as the belt is kind of like well, my experience, the Batman 2004, where it has kind of like little pellets and not pouches necessarily, but whatever, pouches. Anyways, so that's in the back, you know. Next he has, you know, he comes with, let's see, 3 batarangs, like traditional batarangs, which, again, remind me of the 2004 The Batman series. So, you know, Batman holds it, you know. Gonna throw it at criminal scum, whatnot. You know, I can see someone doing the triple battering, you know, throw from Arkham, you know, the whatever. Yeah. In these ones, you can also put in the back, right there, like that. Right? Yeah, like that. So that's always great. Moving on, you have these 2 little, or Ninja Starry type batarangs going other opposite way. So I guess for this one, you know, Batman can just hold it as is, like a little knife, and throw it like a little boomerang. Or is how I've like to see it. He holds it like that, and just, you know, knives, fight off poison ivy or whatever. Comes with, yeah, 2 of those, you know, and you can put them in the back, you know, as is, you know, yeah. As to what this thing is, I have no idea. You know, if anyone in the comments can tell me what this thing is, I have no idea. But, or what this thing is, I really don't know. What I think is it's kind of like a projectile. You put that in there. Put those little bomb things in there, and then, you know. But how does he hold it? I don't know. I really don't know what this is. Maybe a gauntlet? I don't know. Point being, he comes with one of those things, and then 2 of these little bombs, I would like to say, or projectiles. And then, anyway, with these, put it in his back, of course. Like as is, you know. And with this one, I don't think you can. Maybe hang it? I'm not sure. Like that? Yeah, I mean, it would, like that. It would fit, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. Comes with, here, 3 bombs, or smoke grenades, which look like pipe bombs, really. And if you look very closely, here, let me see. Let me get it close. See, it really just look like pipe bombs. Maybe not so. Anywho, but anyways, yeah, they're smoke bombs. You can just put them on in the back, right, like so. Wouldn't go all the way in, it's sticking out a bit, but you know, in the back. Anywho, I guess let's move on to articulation. So first of all, you know, for being a basic figure, it's good articulation. Full head on a swivel. Arms go up like that, you know, T-posing down like that, you know. 360 little, his shoulders get in the way, but see, got moving out the way, but otherwise it goes all the way. Waist, no waist actually. Is there? Oh yeah, gotta snap that. Waist swivel 360, you know. thigh or hip, I guess. Go this far back, that far forward, kick that far forward. Oh yeah, I'm all over the place now. Anywho, elbows, go this far up, good range of motion. Drink some coffee. 360, of course. Wrists, like, go forward, back. Of course, 360, thigh cut, 360. And double jointed knees, I like that. So, that far back, ain't exactly a butt kicker, but, running. So, yeah. Kicking, and then, I think, swivels, in which, 360 swivels on the boot cut. So yeah, that's Batman, and I guess let's open up the Flash next. Keep on track with Uber Heroes. Yeah. Okay. Superheroes. So Flash, same packaging. His face. Same thing, really. Characters down there. So, yeah. Yep. Alright. Now, here's Flash. Flash is cool. Flash is cool. Francois spot Flash, do. Yada yada. Yeah, here. Let me take this out of the discard packaging. But yeah, that's Flash. That's why they would do Flash first. I don't know. Why they would do 3 Batmans? 3 Batman figures in the first wave. I don't even know. But yeah, that's Flash. This is his accessories he comes with. Doesn't come with, like, a tool to hold it, I guess, unlike Batman. Because he's DC's child. Anywho. So, yeah, that's Flash. Get closer. Do you see the little lines? Has, like, I think it's a new 52 look. It reminds me of, like, the new Injustice 2 or whatever. Those ears, this one on the left, goes hooked down. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go straight. This one, as like all the other figures I see online, is a bit dented in, but nothing a little hot steam would fix. Yeah, I don't know, body wise, it's like latex or whatever, or spandex. Sorry. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. There's no thigh swivel or boots. So yeah, back your typical peg in the back, just like Batman. Yeah. What else is there to say about besides the sculpt? Paint is actually very good. Batman too. Paint was good. No blemishes I could detect, even in the face. No blemishes I can see, and none. Even the eyes, which not really that type of viewer, but the eyes, you can't even see it on the camera. The eyes are very good, for $10, very good, Looks like an actual human staring into my soul, but yes. The boots. I quite like the boots. Like, when I think of Flash, sure, yeah. These boots would probably come up in my mind, he's a runner, he's a track star, There's a little sculpt there, abs, everything like that, unlike Batman, where it's just like armor, I guess. Back, sculpting very good. I do like it. The head was the best. Head and the feet are the best, though. So yeah, boots, everything. Yeah. So anyways, I guess moving on to accessories now. Or hey, how about articulation first? So, head on a swivel again, that far up, that far down. Same thing with Batman. So I'm pretty sure they're all going to be the same. Arms go this far up. T-posing, all the way up. 360. At least, well, with this one, he's smaller in stature. So unlike Batman, where his shoulders go, the mold goes out there. So you gotta move it out the way. You don't gotta move it out the way this way. So you got boom, this, that. Really just the same as Batman. Thigh, double jointed knees. I don't know. Is that better than Batman? Maybe so. Maybe not. I don't know. Waist swivel. Yeah. But the only difference is with this one, he doesn't have a boot swivel or ankle, I guess, swivel. Unlike Batman, which is a bit weird because his whole entire thing is running. Fastest man alive. Anywho. Is this the front? Yeah, this is the front. Is stuff. So let's get it out. This one would be easier because they're bigger. Yeah. Tell us in the comments. What's your favorite version of the Flash? Me personally, I'm Justice League Unlimited Flash person. Yeah, he was very fun. Wally West was fun in that. Very fun in that. That dude played Lex Luthor. I can't believe it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's keep going. So, yep. Boom. All the accessories he has. So I guess we'll go over them one by one. So I guess we should start at these two. These look the same, which I believe these are whatever Speed Force swords. Little scimitars, I guess. No offense to anyone, really, if I get that wrong. Yeah. Swords, pretty cool, kind of like the CW version of Barry where he summons a lightsaber. But yeah, that's cool. Which I guess this would be the lightsaber, really. Or, yeah. But no, I'm pretty sure this goes on the back. So he has like a effect of running fast. Cool, Pretty sure you can put it at the bottom. No, you can't put it at the bottom boot, but yeah. That's cool. He comes with a lightning bolt. Which really, holds up. This is it. I'm fast. Yeah. And then these two things where they go on the back of his booties. So, running fast, wish they would be sideways so they're like facing like that instead of like that. So really, you could just have him running, have the effect of him running fast. Yeah. And then next we have this whirlwind, which you gotta peg this thing in. Whirlwind. Or a shield, I guess. Or whirlwind, yeah, so it's like that, and then spin around for a whirlwind. Or just shield, I don't know why you guys shield, though. Whirlwind, yeah. Anyways, that's the Flash. Let's move on to our last boy.
Joker here. Hello, Gotham. Joker here.
I think it's the same as Batman's card packaging, but except this back here, it has the Joker, which is very good design, I like. Oh yeah, this also has the new DC logo. Good, quite like it. 4+, indeed. It's made for 4+, even though it has those scary faces. Yeah. Same at the back, he comes with, big gun.
Big gun.
Ooh. Alright, Joker here.
Hello, Gotham. Joker here.
Only the true ones know the where that's from. So anyways, Joker, out of the packaging, looks very snazzy, and I will say right off the rip, skinnier than all the rest of the heroes. All figures really. Compared to the Flash, Flash, he's pretty skinny, but not as skinny as Joker. But everyone compared to Batman, let's see, compared to Batman, they're all skinny. I'd say, Batman, Flash, and then Joker. Joker skinny. Or skinniest. So yeah. Anywho, yeah, let's go. So, face, ooh, let's see. Face-wise, pretty good, For what I can see, the camera won't pick it up. From what I can see, not really. The eyes are pretty well detailed. I mean, nothing major really. You can't see it on this, but take my word. You get the McDonald's hairline, which there's a little. Here, there's a. Dip in there. That's a bit odd, but yeah, a little strand come down. I gotta say, his teeth, for being, again, $13, $14, his teeth are very detailed. You can barely see it on this, but, take my word for it. It's very detailed. You can see, like, individual teeth in the gums. The gums have kind of, like, a dark and a lighter wash, moving on to his body, he has, it's very, I don't know, I guess Arkham style, with the rose and the, whatever, this going down, the ascot, no. Unbuttoned, really. It's, this isn't molded on, it was put on via glue or whatever, arms, very skinny, wrinkles, definitely wrinkles down there, white hands. Fingernails aren't added, but whatever. Kind of gives the illusion of kind of like shoulder pads. It's like a suit. We're on to the back. Wrinkles here, buttons, whole line going down, coattails. Cool. Onto the legs. Bunch of wrinkles here. I do like that. Ooh, it's kind of like discoloration there. Different plastic or different color they use. Wrinkles a lot down here, and then I guess this would be a different color, like white, kind of like in the Arkham games. And then the shoes, see the shoes, they kind of have detailed like lines, kind of like an alligator. If you can see it, but yeah. So that's that, and then I guess let's start with articulation first. So standard, all around, swivel. This one, the articulation is kind of skewed, so up that far, down that far, because of his big jaw. Up that much, not necessarily a major T-pose because of the jacket. But, all around 360, it's gonna, unlike Batman, it's kind of smoother. Levels go up that far. I think a little less than Batman. Full 90 or a bit like 100, but not as much as Batman that far back. All 360. Same thing with the hand. All the hands are of the same quality. Batman's are a bit looser. Waist. Oh, there's waist. Waist, so you can go all 360. Kicking. You all know he loves to kick. So nothing back like all the other figures, I guess. But forward that much, not even 90 degrees though. Bend at the knees, double jointed knees. Full on butt kickers. That's great.
Kick my butt, won't you?
Yeah. Thigh cut, double jointed knees. And again, nothing. Actually, no, there is. Look, right here. The shoes, they move. They can go full 360. That's nice. Neat. Great, yeah.
Ooh, Gotham, Joker's here.
I don't know why. Why doesn't Barry Allen or the Flash have anything with his feet? He's the fastest man alive. It's all footwork. I digress. Anywho, let's move on to his accessories. So first, let's get him out of the packaging. Tape over him. I bet you love that noise. Alright. So that's those. And then oh, geez, I'm making a mess now. Alright. So, taking it out, I already loosened this one up a bit, but so this is his accessory line. Unlike Batman, where he comes with a place where you can put it, but yeah, that's that. I guess let's start with major colored ones. So it comes with work that later. So it comes with extra faces of the superheroes. Barry Allen, Batman, and Robin, which I don't have. Now, I thought these would be actually like heads, but no, they're just like face plates. So you put it over the faces. In which, if you can see, no, Jokerized eyes. I thought they were holes. Okay, so let's put it over Batman. The Batman who laughs. Kind of fun. Not really. I mean, noticeable, but I guess it's a bit lighter in coloration compared to the cowl, but nothing major bad. Moving on to the Flash. Put it on, and it kind of looks like he had a little too much to eat, but other than that, the detail's still there, the lines are there, the Joker eyes, it's like, whirlwinds, or, yeah, whirlwinds. Those are good. Yeah. So that's that. And of course, Robin, which I don't have yet. But whatever. Let's put that there. Moving on. I guess let's take these out. He has 3 now. 4 loads of these guns. 4 pellets, or I don't know, bullets. Yeah. Okay, these are actually kind of hard to get out. Another one of those bombs. He comes with 4 bombs. I don't even know what they do with the Batman. Fell on the floor, 4 bullets, and he comes with a hammer and axe. Alright. Boom. Alright. So, I guess, start off with the little ones. Comes with this little axe thing, which I wonder, what does it even do? Like that. Does it even go in here? No. So this is like a little axe. Holds on to it, swings it around. Probably like Robin or Batman, yada yada. And again, these little bomb things, which I don't know where they do or where they go. What else? Anyways, it comes with 4 of those, believe it or not. Anyways, here's little, what are these? Oh, like little clown bowl pins that you would throw it, you can see it, throw your, baseballs at them at like a carnival. So, first of all, you load these up, or not, I guess it probably has to have something in there. Spring, yep. So you load these two up. I'm sure you could put one. And boom, shoots. I don't know if this bottom one works. It's probably just a placeholder, so you can just reload it and then shoot again. Okay. Pretty good, just like, let's see, decent length. And then, with these you just physically hold it, that's cool. So let's see. So he would hold it like this, but I mean, it's the Joker, it's gonna fall.
Ugh, it's too heavy.
So I guess hold it like that. Right, and it's just, if you want to, you just make it chomp, 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 chomp. With like Batman, or Robin, which I don't have. Put your bullets into ear, or just bullet. Then Batman, your Batman's there, Stop, Joker.
Don't come at me, fool. I've got a bomb.
Shoot him, and shoot him.
My aim must be terrible.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, didn't knock him over, but what else? If it would knock him over, that's a cause for concern. Too high for projectile. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Those are the figures, really. Let's get them all together to do a comparison of the heights, I guess. So, Batman. Barry Allen, the Flash, which of course, smaller than Batman. And then Joker.
Hello, Gotham. Joker here.
Which taller than the Flash. But average height, of course, that's a good height for everyone. Now, I'm gonna do some comparisons with other figures. So let's start with like standard 3-inch figure, Magneto, which doesn't scale. Move on to your new toy line or toy business, Blockades, which for Wolverine would scale, but for like a Venom or like a Spider-Man, no. So yeah, moving on, your Marvel Legends, which honestly scales well with them all, because Peter Parker should be smaller than the Batman. Barry Allen should be taller though, but pretty good heights. I'm pretty sure G.I. Joe Classified series would be the same height as them, if not a bit taller, as the Marvel Legends. They're both Hasbro, yeah, roughly same height. The helmet adds a bit, taller. Same height as all of them. Moving on, we have CT. Yeah. Moving on, we have CT Mafex, Superman Hush. Hush, Two. on the camera he's like moved forward, so let me just remove Joker from the equation. And yeah, he's okay. He didn't scale that well. He should be like taller than Batman. He ain't taller than Batman. He's just taller than the Flash, barely. Not even actually. Yeah. Next we have a bigger Marvel Legends Venom. So yeah, that's that. Scales well. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all of them. So the 3 figures, all for $13 or $12. Good price. Good price all around. Yeah. If you want to buy them, they're good. Good playable activities with them. Me personally, I'm not really a 6-inch guy, but I've slowly been getting into 6-inch figures. So this is really like my first Joker. Well, I had the original Arkham City Joker and I guess a Select Flash. I'm not, or no, Marvel's. Did they? I don't know. I had a Flash, but his posability was limited. Batman, I always had Batman, so I was really into the 3-inch figures, but slowly been getting into these guys. So yeah, this is my review of the new DC Comics Mattel basic DC line. When I have Robin, I'll just do a solo review about him. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, thanks for watching and see you.